Hi, here we are in a cute little city park in town, and we thought we'd pop in with a little update on our future hiking plans. So I will let Drifter give you the info.
We've looked at several trails for coming up this spring, and we think we've decided on one, and it's going to be the Foothills Trail, which we will hike it south to north. So it'll start at Oconee State Park in South Carolina and go to Table Rock State Park in North Carolina. And it's 77 miles long. Usually takes people 5 to 10 days. We're gonna figure on 7, and we're gonna try to do it without resupplying because there's some roads, but the towns are pretty far away. And we think seems like a pretty well graded trail, especially in the beginning when we'll be carrying the most weight. So it should be fairly easy for that. It's the ascent and descents on the trail. There's 13,794 feet of ascent and 14,644 of descent in the direction that we're hiking it. We're gonna pass a lot of waterfalls, it looks like, and it's got 2 of the highest waterfalls in the eastern United States. So we're really looking forward to that. We won't have the big views of the mountains like we had in New Hampshire and Maine, but we'll have a lot of waterfalls. So that'll be nice. And we'll go through a couple national forests, and with the national forests and the state parks, it looks like some really beautiful scenery. And we kind of got itchy feet to get back out there and do some hiking since we spent 7.5 months on the Appalachian Trail, and winter's setting in. It's getting ready to set in here in Michigan, and we figured we'd plan this one. And we got to wait and see what the trail conditions are because the hurricane came through there, and if the trail's hikeable, that's what we're gonna hike. If not that one, then we're gonna have to start researching some other ones. But we have a few in mind, but this is the one that we're both kind of looking forward to. There's one mountain that's pretty big. It's the highest peak on the trail. It's 3,500 feet, and that's Sassafras Mountain. And that will be at the end of our hike. So on the last day, we'll climb up that and down the other side, and we'll be done. We decided to start at the end where it would be the easier hiking to start out, and then you progress toward the more stunning views and the hardest mountain at the end instead of at the beginning.
Plus, logistically, it makes sense because we'll have to come back north, and I think it's a little bit easier for us to park the car at the end and then drive home rather than go back down south to get our car to go back north again and pass where we just left. So logistically it makes sense too.
If anyone out there watching our channel has hiked the Foothills Trail or partially some of it, sections of it, feel free to include some information and let us know, because we haven't hiked any of this trail. The Appalachian Trail, we had the benefit of, we had section hiked from Georgia to Vermont over 14 years, so we kind of knew what we were getting into except for the end of it. But this trail, we haven't hiked, we haven't even stepped on it. But I do believe, I thought I saw where some of it was the Appalachian Trail, and then you hooked up with this trail, but I'm not sure on that.
Yeah, I'm not sure there, because there's also Laurel Falls, and I don't know if that's the same as the Laurel Falls on the AT, or if it's a different one. So
yeah,
we'll figure that out.
Yeah, so we're beginning to research it, but this is
I got a guidebook to read.
yeah, we ordered a Foothills guidebook, and of course we'll have it on our
on the Far Out
app. So
yeah,
but looks like a nice easier trip than the Appalachian Trail and considerably shorter. So
Yeah, looking forward to it.
yeah, future hikes, we're just kind of, it's up in the air right now. We don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to shoot for the foothills in the spring.
Yeah, I think that's it. We're going to spend the winter getting our gear back out of storage and figuring out what we're going to need and what we don't need and what we need to buy and all that good stuff. So that'll be a fun project over the winter.
Yeah, I was pretty much ready to burn it all in a big bonfire after the end of,
Yeah.
after New Hampshire and Maine. I was never going to hike again. So this is a
You
step.
and me both, Drifter.
This is a step in the right direction, and we'll be getting into the gym and staying fit for this hike, and that's about it. And it's been a while since we've been on here. I hope there's still a few people out there that still are wondering what Drifter and Blue are up to.
Yeah, it's been good. Getting back into the swing of working out
Researching.
and researching and figuring out what we're gonna do. So we appreciate all of your support and thank you for watching our videos and following along on our journey. And let us know if you have any questions. And until then, go hike something.
Yeah.